Some years ago at a watch fair, I met a guy. He was an owner of an independent brand. We spent about 1 hour talking about watches, especially about his brand. And I remember this because I promised him one day I was gonna buy one of his watches. Well, that day is today. This is the Trilobe Nuit Fantastique, a completely new way of displaying time. The Trilobe Nuit Fantastique sports a unique and refreshing design, breaking away from traditional watch displays. Its standout feature is the rotating discs that replace the classic hands, offering an elegant and artistic presentation of time. The minimalist approach is sophisticated with a focus on purity and balance. At the heart of the Nuit Fantastique is an exclusive eccentric caliber, and yes, that is the name. An automatic movement developed exclusively for Trilobe. It's known for its inventive time indication mechanism, providing a smooth time-telling experience. As simple and minimalist as this watch is, the movement is astonishing. There is so little but so much happening at the same time. Everything has almost the same kind of gray hue, and the base plates have a grain texture, which make this movement look pretty industrial looking. The micro rotor on top, the gears at the middle, and the balance wheel at the bottom make this movement look poetically practical. It's almost as if the old saying, "Beauty is on the inside," was inspired by the movement of this watch. But not everything is perfect. Now, even though this movement is ridiculously beautiful, I do have some issues with this watch. Firstly, the micro rotor doesn't seem to work perfectly. The first couple of times I used this watch, I noticed it kept losing time, and I'm talking about 30 minutes to an hour. I was scared because, well, it's not a cheap watch, and sending it back to Switzerland and waiting 4 months for repairs was not on my to-do list. But then I noticed that in the webpage under the Winding Your Watch section, in the user manual, they had this literal text. If you have not worn your watch for more than 24 hours, or if your daily wearing time is less than 13 hours, we recommend that you manually wind your watch by 71 turns. 71 turns. This essentially turns this watch into a manual wind watch. Now, the fact that they have this disclaimer inside their user manual makes me think that I'm not the first person with this issue. It's just obvious that the micro rotor is either not big enough or not heavy enough. Anyways, to me, this is a minor issue. Now, the second issue that I have with this watch comes in two parts. First, the second disc is not hackable. This means that it doesn't stop when you pull the crown, so it is impossible to set this watch perfectly. Now, second, the way the minutes disc is printed makes it difficult for it to be accurate. So in order to accurately set time is more about luck. So in summary, accuracy on this watch is basically not possible. But truly, when your watch looks like this, do you really care? I certainly don't. Now let's talk about construction. The watch is crafted with a 40.5mm stainless steel case with a robust yet streamlined build. The mirror polish makes this watch have a cosmopolitan look. The watch includes 2 sapphire crystals, both in the front and the back, with blue anti-reflective coating. One of the things that I enjoy the most about this watch is the fact that because there are no hands but instead discs, The crystal can be super close to the dial, of course making this watch more streamlined, compact, and it does give a bigger sense of higher quality. I really can't explain it, but it does. The only thing I believe that this watch in particular is lacking is the strap. It came with a light brown leather strap, which I actually didn't like. It honestly felt like it wasn't worthy of this watch, but it's actually no big deal. I quickly changed it for an alligator strap for a more elegant look, or a nylon strap, which has made this watch unable to leave my wrist. Despite its unorthodox design, the concentric rings and clear markings make the watch surprisingly legible once the wearer adapts to reading the time in this new format. The lack of hands makes for a clean, unobstructed view of the dial, and once you get used to it, I believe that telling time becomes easier than traditional watches. Trilobe is a relatively new player in the watchmaking world, founded in 2013. While it doesn't have the centuries-old heritage of some major brands, it has quickly established a reputation for innovative and contemporary designs. And in the words of its own creator, it's just the beginning. Now, the retail price of the Trilobe Nuit Fantastique is around $12,000. Considering its unique design, proprietary movement, and quality manufacturing, the Trilobe Nuit Fantastique offers respectable value for those seeking something different from the mainstream luxury watches. It stands out as a watch for collectors and enthusiasts looking for innovation and something fresh, something different. In this watch market, Trilobe competes with both well-established brands and fellow newcomers. While it may not have the same brand recognition as some Swiss giants, it offers a refreshingly new approach to watch design that can rival the innovation seen in watches from brands like MB&F or Uhrwerk, often at a more accessible price point. In summary, the Trilobe Nuit Fantastique, with its inventive design and robust movement, is a fantastic option for the collector seeking a conversation piece that combines art and engineering. Yes, it has some things that need a little bit of work, but don't we all? This is the newest watch of my collection, and probably my favorite one so far. It is so different, so innovative, that even people with zero interest in watches are awed by it. And I believe that actually says a lot about this watch.